Hi friends, and welcome back to Your Turn to Die. Last time we played, we found Nao in the kitchen, and we persuaded her to stop carrying around Professor Mishima's head in a box. However, when she left, we found that his head was actually not in there at all, so where did it go? Does she still have it? Is it hiding somewhere? Did the kidnappers take it? I don't know, but we've got a code for those doors upstairs. So off we go. Sarah! Rico! I heard you found Nao. You did good. Thanks. I'm sorry for worrying you. Don't sweat it, especially because you're safe. But now, we're your butts, right? Don't take off anymore, okay? But butts? You don't want to be? My makeup's scary. I can take it off. That's not it. I'm very happy. Alright. 380-612. Oops. Nice. Nice. Oh, the number changed. There's a large red door in the center. The number 2 is displayed above the door. What could this number mean? It was 9 before, wasn't it? There's a black door on the left side. Oh, we can go in now. An electric paper shredder. It's a machine for shredding documents and such. There are lots of shredded pieces inside. How about it, Sarah? You see anything of interest? This... Huh? Just garbage. Probably just a waste of time to check it all, huh? Recreating the documents from all this paper would be very time-consuming. I'll try searching it. Jen. Jen seems all fired up. I'll watch him till he's done. A large blackboard with nothing written. The light is pointed at the blackboard. Alright, we'll leave. We'll go in the other room. Oh, good. Thanks for watching him. Okay. There's nothing in the trash can. There's a handcuff at the end of a chain. I wonder what this is. Plus, the air in this room feels heavy. Well, this place is no good. How do you mean that? I can sense a bad feeling somehow, so please tell me. I'm betting somebody died here. I can faintly smell blood. And since there's dust, it was wiped a little while ago. I put the time around, yeah, maybe the first trial. Once I became cognizant of it, I understood. The unremovable raw stench of blood. Air that repulsed my instincts. It's disgusting. I want to throw up. Whoa! Don't imagine it. Feeling your limits, Sarah? KG. I'll check every inch of this room. You get out, Sarah. But I'm saying trust in your friendly policeman. With a gentle push on the back, I proceeded to exit out of the room. To think an empty room could make me tremble. It's been planted in me, the fear of death. Alright, how you doing in here, kid? Jenna's investigating the scraps inside. Maybe Jen's starting to regain his spirits too. Okay. Oh, hey, where's Kana? Hey, Miss Sarah. So, and... Oh, there she is, good. Aren't you tired? It's not good to work too hard. You should take some time to rest. I'm still energetic. I can't rest, not while everyone else is working hard. I'd say rest is a valuable option in its own right. Still, you never know who'll come attacking you, so I know how you feel, Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah, I don't think you should go to the first floor on your own. But... hey. Joe's your best friend, right? Yes. Yes, he can be a bit stupid in ways, but he's a really good guy. Uh-huh. Miss Sarah, you trust Joe then? So what about Joe? Miss Sarah. So came very close to me and spoke in a whisper. Do you remember that vote? I had nearly forgotten. No, I'd been trying to forget it. Second trial, vote in which Professor Mishima died. Excluding my own, Mishima got 3 votes, So and Nao got 0 votes, and everyone else got 1 vote each. But, of course, we thought that choice held no meaning. You see, I voted for Joe. Do you know what that means? Sorry, that must have bewildered you. We'll be going now. Catch you later. Alright. Joe didn't vote for himself? Oh, did he vote for me? Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I voted for somebody else. I voted for that guy. Hey, you want to know what my vote was? So what? I mean, I don't know. Okay, realistically, if I was in this situation, I wouldn't vote for myself either. Not when I, like, have a feeling something bad might happen. You know what I mean? I think it's just natural, okay? Alright, let's be real here. I forgot where I should be going. Joe, you sad again? Joe is sitting down wearily. He's staring at something in his hand. What's the matter, Joe? Sarah, you startled me. What are you looking at? This was inside my pocket. It was a photo of me, Joe, and Ryoko. We were at a cafe having a fun chat together. Do you miss Ryoko? Yeah. Man, I miss her. Sure enough, it's unthinkable for me to suspect Joe. So, he must be just seeing shadows where there aren't any. Suddenly, I thought back. Joe got involved in this because he came to my house. If he'd gone straight home, wouldn't he be living life as normal right now? How late a realization is that? I was so focused on myself. I didn't consider Joe's perspective for a second. I had my first proper date with Ryoko that day. I was so nervous I couldn't talk at all. Somehow, we ended up talking about you, Sarah. Huh? Do you remember that time you tried to sit on a traffic cone and fell on your butt? I couldn't stop laughing. Why? Weird thing to try to sit on. Well, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone. It sure got the conversation lively. So then I sort of asked her why she decided to go out with me. Huh? What do you mean by why? I mean, you didn't know me that much, yeah? Really? Well, no friend of Sarah's could be a bad person, you know? Funny, right? Because I was thinking the same thing. Joe. Ryoko and me made an agreement. If anyone makes Sarah cry, we'll make them cry. So, like, stop looking like you're on the verge of tears. mean, Joe, you're... If I make you cry, Sarah, that means Ryoko's gotta sock me, right? You're right, Joe. I'd better have to protect me. Yeah, whenever I see a traffic cone, I'll exterminate it. Erase that from your memory and mean it. No more traffic cones, bro. Anything else to say? Joe's sitting down. I'll rest a little, then get back to searching. Okay. Sarah, there was a noise on the second floor. What happened? Huh? I'll go look. Gunby. You... I will remain here. I'll leave him alone. Great. The red door is open and shines a bright white light. The counter above the door is 0. Don't tell me the people on the second floor went in here. I would imagine. It'd be dangerous to enter. I'll just take a peek. I carefully stuck only my head into the room. And then, who's dead? Oh, okay. Someone shoved me from behind. What? With that, I lost consciousness. Oh, food. Yum yum dinner. Huh? An extravagant feast. Miley is pictured on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? Miley! Where are the others? This is a pre-recorded video, so I'm afraid I can't answer any questions. Allow me to thank you, truly, for taking part in the main game. Main game? This is a waiting room, prepared for participants, the last separate room. You may fill yourself with food for the game, or form a strategy. Use it however you please. What is she saying? Those who successfully beat the main game can proceed to the next floor. Hooray! Note that those who do not exit their waiting rooms once the main game starts will die as a penalty. Do keep that in mind. The next floor. I will now explain the rules of the main game. Everyone, please take the card you obtained while exploring and touch it to the screen. Card. A card with Keymaster written on it. It reads, "This is a key to the exit. You will die if someone learns of this card." You have your card, yes? Now, I will begin to explain. The basic rules are profoundly simple. One person will be selected by majority vote, and that person will die. That is all. What are you calling simple? The vote will be split into 2 parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. Currently 11 are alive, so this will be 5. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In short, the victim is decided by gradually narrowing it down from 11 people to 5 to 1. Of course, even those not chosen as candidates will participate in the vote itself. Please, do kill of your own volitions. Stop it. Stop this. However, there are holes in this game. We do not care for intentless games of luck. Such worthless acts as using rock, paper, scissors to fairly decide the victim are forbidden. And so, everyone, please take out your cards. Cards. There are 4 roles given by the cards. The first is the commoner. This is a meaningless card with no power at all. The second is the keymaster. And oh my, it's a terrifying role indeed, for if chosen as the victim, everyone will perish. Keymaster. It's my card. The third is the sage. By wholly Divination, they know who the keymaster is. A very lucky roll. Congratulations to its owner. Oh. Fourth is the sacrifice. Amazingly, this curious card allows the person to survive only if chosen as the victim. What? Which means if they're not chosen, they die. However, there are positives as well. The sacrifice alone gets 2 votes, and also, if they win, they can escape alive with the person of their choice. Well, but in that case, all the others will perish, so good luck. There is 1 keymaster, sage, and sacrifice each. All the rest are commoners. Committed to memory, yes? Oh, hold on. Does this mean... could it be? So at minimum, 2 people will die? Everyone, do your best not to be one of them. Oh, I read that as the wrong person. That doesn't matter. I wish there was a different way to decipher the text between characters, because I keep overlapping the wrong character. I know it says their name, but it doesn't matter. No way. I felt like I heard something at the moment. Oh. The loud sound of someone fainting in the room over. An extravagant feast. How could I have any appetite right now? In the end, we're being held in the palms of the kidnapper's hands. Our heads can fly off at a single whim. There might not be any exit. We'll just be toyed with and killed until they're satisfied. In that case, then we're just going to... It's a strange thing. I had felt death was near again and again. Maybe there was no chance left to be afraid. Is there really 11 of us? Yeah. Yeah? Me, Joe, the policeman. Now, Rico, Kana, Jin, the big guy, Beanie Boy, Kai. Oh, and the Gombi. Okay, yes. For some reason, I didn't think there was that many of us, but it's probably because I keep forgetting about people. I don't want to die. Even at this point, I want to keep going. I'm coming to hate my own positivity. I'll do whatever I can. If I mess up, everyone will die. This worst of cards seems to be pushing me on. I only drank a little water, and the time arrived. It's now time. Please head to the grounds via the door near the screen, everyone. I wish you luck. Tee-hee-hee. Okay. In front of me were strange desks about waist height. Here we are. KG. You guys, this was fast. All you, so pale. Why is this happening? A desperate game is beginning, and yet we just have to play it. Ah, so you'll take part after all. Miley, you... Please take a good look at those desks, everyone. A rather interesting setup, isn't it? They're reverse hourglasses, most curious indeed. When those hourglasses have all reached the top, the discussion will end. You have 70 minutes until the preliminary vote. After that, you can discuss for 20 minutes before the final vote. Well then, shall the discussion begin? Oh god. Hold up, Kana ain't here. Oh dear, so some would choose not to take part in something so enjoyable. Hold on. Kana will definitely come. Time is limited. This is what she chose, and this is the end of the matter. Miss Sarah, you haven't made the wrong choice, have you? Did I make the wrong choice? Well then, let us start the main game. Everyone stand at whichever desk you like. We were urged to head for the desks. Now then, you seem to be prepared. Let the main game begin. Please wait. I'm also... Kana. You are welcomed, Kana Kazuchi. Regrets. Can wait till after taking part. Let this wonderful, wonderful main game begin. Her crown looks like melted cheese. Okay. Ah! An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's different. This is nothing like the discussions we've had before. Well, I shall go over the basic rules one more time. A total of 2 votes will be held. The preliminary vote in the middle of the discussion and the final vote at the finale. 5 candidates will be chosen in the preliminary vote, and 1 victim will be selected in the final vote. If the chosen victim is the keymaster, all lose and all will die. Well, everybody should just pick me then. If the victim is the sacrifice wins and can escape with 1 person of their choosing. If the victim is a commoner or sage, the chosen victim and the sacrifice will die. Yes, I have left rule books on the desks. Make use of them as items, everyone. That is all. Use your time however you please. Miley quietly sat down in a chair, and in dead silence, the main game began. Okay. What you gotta say there, buddy? Just think we just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. There's just one thing I want to say up front. Thanks. Well, it's just a short one. I'm nervous, but I'll say it. You see, I'm the keymaster. Liar. I was unsure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying, so... What is so saying? Keymaster is me. Really? That's the truth, ain't it? If nobody else is gonna name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. I'll say nothing, because if everybody finds out, do I die? Or was it just before this? I will say nothing for the time being. I don't know. Is it right for me to announce myself now? As Miley explained, there's 1 keymaster. So was lying. I can't imagine anything else. Is that a fact? No, I'm afraid I can't believe that easily. But for the current time, so I will trust you are the keymaster. Thanks, I'll do my best. Well, looks like everybody's accepted it. Let's get back to the main thread. Listen, the roles written on the cards only really become important come the final vote. First of all, our priority is looking for suspicious characters. Really might be someone on the side of the kidnappers lurking, after all. I can't understand what So's thinking. But for now, I just have to focus on the discussion we're going to have. I think So probably has the sacrifice card. Right? Because he saw me looking under the table and she put the card back. So you would think after she left the room, he would grab it. Correct? Also, he was laying on the floor. Wouldn't he have been able to see it under there? Who else was in that room with us? Keiji and Jen? I think. I suppose I should continue talking to everybody first. Alright, I've already settled on my pick. Huh? Curse me if you wanna. I'm voting for you. That's what I figured. What about it? Say what? Do what you like. Dumbass? What are you talking about? That means you'll die. You're the fool. Let's just think for a second. How do you mean that? This vote should be focused on one point. Indeed, this is the preliminary vote. If we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Gombe, Gombe would be our only choice for the final vote. Oh man, if Gombe is the sacrifice or the keymaster, we're all done for. It's not as if we freely chose which role cards we got, right? We were guided into picking them up. There's a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gombe a special role for their own amusement. And now the chaos ensues. I'll watch closely as you all flail about. Damn it. Oof, this game is even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Already beaten the first push? I'll make a topic for you. Sarah, I will vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Don't do that. Hold on, Sarah's like our leader. What's your basis? Then why don't we discuss whether her actions are suspicious or not? Nice. I found it suspicious from the word go, how a mere high school girl became a leader. Sarah's almost always acted with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah? You're awful. Sarah, talk back to him. Nobody's just got the wrong idea about you. You sure have a lot of friends. Have at you, Sarah. I found it suspicious from the word go, how a mere high school girl became a leader. I've even seen through to the reason why the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon, the only one. Oh, weapon? That's right, you possess all that can be called a weapon in this place, and stand supreme. You are an accursed dictator. I drew out a new statement. If I can refute it, even Gombe should quiet down. What was the statement? You possess all that can be called a weapon in this place, and stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. Can't refute it, can you? Well, hold on. Yeesh, that guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? Ought to present some clear evidence to refute him. Sarah, talk back to him. Gombe's just got the wrong idea about you. Show some evidence in his face, like last time. Yep, I've got this. So cool. When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. What? Okay, 5 people are nominated. Commoner, no powers. Keymaster, all die if chosen. Sacrifice, has 2 votes, but lives only if chosen. Five people are nominated by a preliminary vote. In the final vote, 1 victim must be chosen. If fewer than 5 in prelims, final vote uses that many. If only 1 victim is chosen with no final vote. Sage knows who the keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie about the results of... Oh, interesting. Well, I'm just gonna use that against you. What about that? What's it matter? Oh, okay, sorry, I'll just, This one? I don't know. Okay, you know what? What do you gotta say, hun? I want him to repent for saying that. He must. Please calm down now. Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just try everything I have, right? Take a look at this, please. Oh, there was a knife in there, I guess. This box was in the kitchen. It says, please use as you wish, yet there was nothing inside to use. What of it? All that's left is an impression made by a kitchen knife. What? A kitchen knife? Yep, by the time Sarah checked it, it was gone. Somebody probably went and took it. The kitchen was locked the whole time, and Miss Sarah very rarely acted alone. So surely she could not have taken it. How are you staying so calm? Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? I guess that's not really relevant right now. An important question. Yes, knowing that is key. Who in the world could it be? Hold up, Sarah. Is all that more important than clearing your name right now? She has a point. Who did take the knife? That's not relevant. Okay, I was correct the first time, sorry. There's no need to prove everything. It's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons. So I didn't earn this trust by force. This music's kind of jamming. Ooh. That's right. I can't fall into my opponent's trap. Look at you, feeling all pleased. Very well, I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can just suspect one another. Right, there's no time to celebrate. With go and be quiet, it just means we have to talk. Progress. Great, I love progress. What should I say? Who should we distrust? Again? I've resolved on an answer. Kataro. Letting this end in silence is the most insane plan we could take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our searching and discussions, who were the biggest burdens and the most weak? Kana, Jin, Now. I'm talking about you three. All of them look very stressed out. You couldn't. Are you shitting me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just because you've got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. What? Vote what your will tells you. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me, Rick. Oh. That's what I mean by resolve. Now, Kana, Jin, tell him. Use your words to prove your worth. I searched as best I could, and I found things. Lots of things. Kana... Jin, if you don't talk, it's over. Jin's like, I'm a child. Don't tell me. None of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Looks bad, Sarah. Kataro is serious. What should I... Draw it out of him. That's something only you can do. Only me. The only person in this room who can do anything useful, I guess. Only I can? Okay, well... Kana... Sarah... What's the matter, Kana? You want to say something, right? Come out and say it. Kana... Kana... doesn't care what happens anymore. Kana... Even if she's chosen, it's fine. Oh, well that's not helpful. Okay. I searched as best I could and I found things. Lots of things. I know I dragged you down, but I did give it my all. I'm begging you, please don't cut me out. Now, please calm down. Now, please, you need to be calm, especially in times like this. Oh, Sorry. Maybe she's regained a little composure. Jen. Kataro's not so scary. It's okay. Big Sis Sarah is here. Do you want to say something? No good. Jin's keeping his silence. Even if Kana's chosen, it's fine. Well, I mean... I guess she's cool with it. Kana doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kana just wants to go to her sister. Kana, don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding. You really want to die without a peep? Please wait. Miss Kana, are you serious? Or is this an act? Kana won't say anything else. Please do what you want. Kana is still a child, by the way. Yeah, she was a middle schooler, wasn't she? Children. We're dealing with children. This is troubling. Miss Kana may have drawn the sacrifice card. Ah, good point. I doubt it, because I think she's just done. But that's also a good point, huh? Was Kana in that room with us? No. Sacrifice? Sacrifice must be chosen to survive. Thus, they would put on a one-man show. Yet, she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. Then no picking her for now, right? Not participating in the discussion so as to earn herself votes. I can't imagine Kana playing those sort of mind games. Unless someone suggested it to her. Everyone, let's just put the subject of Kana aside for now. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Jin and Miss Nao too, and then make our decision? So... Are you protecting Kana? Is it just me or are you protecting Kana? Miss Sarah, I can't afford to do that. I just don't want to waste our time. Don't want to be scrambling before the vote, right? That's right, Sarah. You can't deny these two times just to justify themselves. I have no proof. I'll back off. Except for that I kept, like, flashing his avatar every time she didn't speak. But hey, you know what? Sorry if I'm being overbearing. But I do have the role of guiding everybody. Since I'm the keymaster and all. So... For now, Jin, could we get some proper statements from you? Yeah, that's right, Jin. Be a man. Tell him what you gotta say. Progress. Meow, meow. Jin's frightened, and it's you crude-ass men to blame. We got no time. Jin, prove that you've been useful to everybody. Come on, honey, just say something. Come on, literal child. Speak up. Jin, it's okay. Can you try to remember what you've seen and noticed in this place? It's no good. Jin's close his heart. Jin's frightened, and it's you crude-ass men to blame. You say something too, Sarah. Rico, can you recall anything in particular that Jin did? Come to think of it, Jed said he found something amazing searching that second floor. What exactly was it? I don't know. We got no time. Jin, prove that you've been useful to everybody. People who drag things down are doomed to die sooner or later. That's true for me, and it's true for you too, right? Don't matter if you're an adult or a kid right now. Taro is serious. Okay, Come to think of it, Jin said he found something amazing searching the second floor. Store that. Got no time. Prove that you've been useful. He found something. Jin, show it to him. The amazing thing you found searched in the second floor room. Amazing thing. I don't know anything about that. What'd you say? Rico, you got a fine attitude. See here. It ain't right to go and spout lies to protect people, right? No, I tell you, I'm not lying. Somebody's gotta die in this place. Maybe it'll be you. Hold the hell up. Big Sis Rico. We need to spur Jin on. Admonish him? Jin, tell the truth and stick up for Rico. Don't you feel bad seeing her be insulted? I do. But... What a cowardly kid. You call yourself a man? He's like, no, I'm a child. Oh. Progress. This discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. I need to swing the needle to either side, or this balance will never collapse. Want an explanation of balance battles? Yes. Both speakers will give statements at the same time. By affirming or denying one party's opinion, you can change their views. If all goes well, the balance will shift, and you can advance to the next dialogue. Note that there's no time limit, but there is a limit to the number of selections you can make. Nobody's gonna lend a hand if you're silent. Well, that's correct. Kotaro is right. Jen, please say something. It doesn't matter what. But I mean... You won't get special treatment, kid. I didn't see anything. Probably did. Oh, really? So everything Rico said was a lie? No, Meow, but I didn't. Jin, you gotta be lying, right? Big Sis Rico's got it wrong. Come on, kid, just tell us the truth. She didn't get anything wrong. Jin, why are you being so stubborn about this? I bet you he's got a card. He probably found a card in the thing. Like the sacrifice, maybe. I just didn't want to believe that thing. I didn't want to show that thing and make everyone worry. Make us worry? Are you defending someone? Jin, are you trying to protect someone? How'd you know? I thought so. I believe you, Jen. Whatever strange thing you present, I'll handle it. Okay. Seeing Big Sis Rico getting yelled at by the muscle gorilla really ticked me off. Just so you know, I take gorilla as a compliment. Woof, I believe you too, Big Sis Sarah. Yeah. So, I was trying to put together the paper scraps from the shredder thingy on the second floor. But then, taking a look in there, I noticed some hand-torn paper too. And there, it said that Big Sis Sarah was a murderer. Oh, that's good. Huh? What? What are you on about? Kotaro, please don't shout. But what's the meaning of this? I need to get more details. Okay. There was torn paper in the shredder, and it said Big Sis Sarah was a murderer. But I believe in Big Sis Sarah. What should I ask first? Do you have it? If you have the actual letter on you, could you show it to me? Oh yeah, I have it. Look at it. What's this? It feels familiar. what to do. Should I have him add that info to the statement? Yes. So that's important. Got it. I'll say it loud and clear. The letter saying Big Sis Sarah is a murderer, I've got it with me. Sure enough, it's written right here that she is. Want to see it again? Should I ask him something again? But I have a piece of paper. Oh, please. What is it? Take a look at this. It's a piece of paper I picked up. Meow. This looks just like the one you have, right? This is Jen's. Similar. Well, totally the same. If you notice, the fact that Kotaro is listed as a high school teacher is weird too. Look at this. If you remove the left half and connect it to the piece I have, meow. They connect. Its hair matches up perfectly. Why is that? They were torn in a stack. That's it. Multiple sheets were torn all at once. If you took these sheets and stacked them like this, and then tore it, it would produce these results. In other words, there were at least 2 of these sheets stacked together. Is that it? Since they fit together so cleanly, of course misunderstandings would happen. Yay, thank goodness! But, you know, what are these sheets in the first place? They're creepy, aren't they? The professor's name is on here, and even some people I don't know. And whatever could the percentages on the side be? Anyway, I've proved I was useful for exploring. And now I'm glad that Big Sis Sarah wasn't a murderer after. Huh? Then who is a murderer? As far as this shows, that would be Alice? Me. It would be whoever Alice Yabusame is. Yabusame? That sounds kind of familiar. There's only one person here with the last name Yabusame. Who was that? Yes. Riko, as I recall, you're Riku Yamasabe, aren't you? Ugh. Yeah, I'm Riko Yabusame. And so what? Just coincidence, right? I don't know anybody with that name. You have a sister? Named Alice? Uh-huh. Sarah, what do you think? Maybe they're different. Because wasn't her name and Alice's on the board? Like Riko says, I think there's a separate person called Alice. Why's that? The blackboard in the bar. Yeah, that's right, that's right. The blackboard had a list of people who could and couldn't drink. And it said both Riko and Alice. Come to think of it, when I was searching, I found some chalk on the floor. So it's not impossible it was changed. You got it wrong, it's not me. Besides, handwritten pieces of paper, anybody can make those, right? If they had a pen, sure. Ugh. Big says Riko can't be a murderer. Then should we call it a relative's name? I remembered. My brother. It's my brother's name. Your brother's name is Alice? Alice is your brother, not your sister. Even your excuses are becoming illogical. It ain't an excuse. Rico, tell the truth. Believe me, Rico. Sarah, help me. For now, I'll just say it. I mean, what does it mean? Where does this paper come from? It's probably not bogus. I don't know. I'm gonna be neutral. Sarah. Damn it. What? Oh, okay. Sure. It's me. I'm Alice, okay? Huh? I'm Alice. I'm telling you. Rico did nothing wrong. It's a misunderstanding. Listen, we're in the middle of a serious discussion right now. And I'm being serious too. Rico is my little sister. You for real? Couldn't hide it, huh? This guy's real name is Alice Yapasame. He's my older brother. Then the murderer is me. I lied about being a thief. I went to prison for killing someone. I don't know about that, buddy. I mean, not that maybe you killed somebody, but I don't know. Isn't this guy some serious bad news? Yes, that's right. Indeed, I am a damned criminal. And Rico cut me off as well, saying to never show her my mug again. And yeah, it's not even funny to think we'd reunite in this place. Me and him are total strangers at this point. I didn't want Kana and the rest being scared of me because of this guy. So when he woke up, I told him to hide our relation. Right after you went to look for Now. So that's it. I'm a simple murderer. But Rico is different. I get what's going on here. He is the sage. Wait, can he only see who the keymaster is? Or can he see who the what's the other one? The sacrifice. Maybe she's the sacrifice, he's the sage, and I'm the keymaster. Interesting. But Rico is different. She's a good and proper person. That's all I wanted to say. Damn it all. So you deny any connection with the kidnappers? Right. Why I was brought here, I still don't know. Suppose I can't expect trust or anything else, can I? Just the ramblings of a killer. Despite us talking about Jin, we got some unexpected information there. There are still many more points of interest, but there's no time. I want to hear Nao's justification soon enough. What do you think? Me? That's fine, right, Miss Sarah? Sure. No helping it. We should move to the next topic. Well then, Miss Nao, please give us your justification. Come on, girl. I see a lot that's illogical about Nao's actions. Illogical, eh? Aren't you curious what she was up to in the kitchen, holding the box with Mishima? Tell me what you were doing then, Miss Nao. Because of the Buddy Collection announcement, I went into a panic. I took the box and just sat and hid in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. I know I troubled you all a lot, but I didn't want to lose him. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Perhaps she truly was just hiding. But I think that I had this empty box. Girl. I took the box and just sat in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. Dun 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 dun. Did you really not touch anything? Huh? The kitchen had been locked until then. And after you left, now we obtained this long, narrow box. There was nothing inside. Only Nao could have taken the knife out of it. I don't know anything about that. Hold on. When and how did Nao find the key to the kitchen anyway? It was open. Huh? The kitchen door was unlocked at the time. So he ran in and locked it from the inside. Then somebody else went in first. That's who took the knife. First, I carried Alice over to the pink room. At that time, someone dug through the kitchen, took the knife, and left. Finally, Nao went into the kitchen with the box and locked herself in. Does the timing work? Maybe that's logical. It's super sketchy, though. It's not sketchy in the least. I'll tell you anything. Well then, Miss Nao, tell us what you were doing in the kitchen. Progress. The whole time, I just sat and held the box. I didn't move an inch. Well, guess you'll just have to break the ice, Sarah. Yeah, I need to ask her about that. About what? Sitting in the dark, I asked him questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. If she never let it go, then wonder why the box is empty. We'll just have to ask her. So you're lying, huh? No? What? There was nothing in the box, nothing at all. What? That can't be right. It's true now. What's that? I don't know anything. The professor was with me the whole time. Where did he go? Is this an act? Oh, here comes Kitty jumping on my keyboard. Oh, there she goes. Okay, bye. Now ain't that kind of gal. There's gotta be a reason it vanished. The mystery of the vanishing HUD. If now is just acting, then can't really put together why she'd need to lie to us here. What's going on? I don't understand. Progress. I certainly lost sight of myself, but I've done nothing suspicious, and I don't know why it disappeared. Now respected Professor Mishima. Maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something strange. It must have gotten swapped at some point with another box the kidnappers prepared. The contents of the box warped, like a dimensional teleporter thing. Oof. Miss Now being manipulated by the kidnappers. Is that a possibility? Is there no good lead? I mean, this place is full of crap like that. The kitchen was pitch black. It got swapped in the dark when she wouldn't notice. Maybe she was on the kidnapper's side to start, or maybe brainwashed or something. Doubting doesn't feel good, does it? Now respected Professor Mishima. Maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something strange. It's not like we always act in the most logical way, right? This was after that awful vote. If I felt what Nao felt, I'd... If you felt like Nao, what would you do? Joe, if it had been you who lost someone precious in that vote, what would you do? If it were me, rather than grieve, I might just snap. Snap? Like, who the hell voted for Sarah? I'd look for the culprit on the spot. Of course, I know full well it was Miley to blame, but I might take out my anger on everybody else. That's what I mean. You don't always follow logic. Yeah, maybe so. If someone else killed him, anger would be a natural response. This place must be a hyper-advanced mansion. Meow. Jen. Vix's now isn't a bad person. Do something. Can I talk to her? To me, Professor Mishima was a very, very important figure. Losing Professor Mishima on the vote, I was sad. It hurt. I didn't want to believe it was reality. Is that all? Is it strange? You'd understand, right? Wasn't she curious about who voted for Professor Mishima? If someone dear to me was killed... Oops, nope. Seeing that happen to Professor Mishima, more than angry, I was sad. It hurt. No, I'm a little curious. Huh? Maybe I've just got a rough disposition, but why didn't you think about looking for the culprit? I mean, it wasn't an accident. It's because of the votes. Such a terrible thing happened to someone you deeply respected. Ain't it more natural to get angry? I don't think so at all. Since I knew, no one's votes had any ill will. Maybe you didn't respect him? Wow. Okay. What are you? Maybe Miss Nell, Professor Mishima didn't have any bond at all. Then I could understand her mindset of not seeking out the culprit. How awful! You're awful, just awful, I truly did! Sarah, what do you think? I mean, we saw that flashback. I think it's real. I don't know, I don't necessarily think everybody's gonna act out of anger. You know? Some people just... It's not how it works all the time, you know? Also, in this situation, I don't know. I think if this happened to me, I wouldn't... I guess I'd be angry, but would I immediately hop up and start throwing accusations around at people? No, I'd probably just be sad. Those two seem to have a great relationship. I can't point to some logical proof. There was just something about it. Now being that distraught couldn't be an act. And yes, there must be some reason for the professor's disappearing head. The collar. Supposing this now didn't stick Professor Mishima on the box out of affection for him. Rather, maybe her objective was to retrieve the collar on his neck. In other words, information that Miley failed to retrieve. You're trying to say that Nao collected the collar in place of the kidnappers? Don't know. However, I should note your friendly policeman wasn't able to investigate that collar because Nao was there. Hey, you being serious? What? What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know anything. Please, just stop. And tell us, why didn't you care who the culprit was after the vote? Because Professor Mishima was killed by the people who voted for him. You stop right there, Joe. Stop it. Don't say another word. I'm begging you. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Oh God. What? I overheard all of it. It was just before the vote. Mishima said something, quiet enough that only somebody real close could hear. Miss Nell, Miss Nell. Let us vote for each other, Miss Nell. Did she vote for him and then he voted for himself and then somebody else voted for him? I'm gonna lose my shit if that's the case. He said that? Thinking the vote was just a test. I'm sure now voted for Mishima like he asked. But, god fucking damn it. Oh, this makes me angry. This makes me angry. But Mishima voted for himself. To protect his student, just in case. That's why Nao didn't look for the culprit. Don't bring up any ill will crap, because it doesn't matter. His death was an accident. No. If I hadn't voted for him. I'm sorry now. All this time I'd been thinking whoever voted for another person must have had bad intentions. Just because I voted for myself. What? Wait, Joe, you voted for yourself? Huh? Yeah. So didn't you tell me you voted for Joe? No way, I didn't say anything like that. Get the fuck out of here. Can we just vote for this guy? I'm already tired of him. He's contributed nothing to this conversation. I do not like characters like him. Get out of here, you sneaky little bastard. What's this about, so? Don't worry about it, everybody. Miss Sarah asked me who I voted for, so I just told her whatever. She's so diligent. She must have taken it seriously. This guy, he's a huge liar. So ultimately, are we just going to ignore the missing head? That's still a big mystery. It seems like Nao did nothing wrong, at least. Maybe Rico had the right idea, and it got swapped out at some point. Just discussing it's pointless. Let's talk about the gorilla next. For real? You okay ignoring it, Sarah? The disappearing head. Let's go to the next topic. We can't talk about everything. Oh? Sorry, it's bad manners. Hey, guys, you're never going to solve anything like this. But I think it's wonderful you can trust each other this much after just meeting, you know? But well, bad people always feign innocence. You trying to say Nell's a bad person? I just remembered something. That Miss Nell was the one who attacked me. Okay, let's just, again, unanimous vote. It doesn't matter. Unless he's the sacrifice, and then it matters. Oh, but he keeps saying he's the key master. But we know that's incorrect. What? It was a close one. If I hadn't remembered that, she could have gotten away clean. Is this true or a lie? I'm just gonna kick him. Don't get in the way, Sarah. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna say something. Because obviously it's shaping up this guy's a bad person. But I now realize in the very beginning of the game, very beginning, I'm talking like first thing you do, I'm pretty sure his is the outline in the beginning who's talking to you. So, listen, man. Listen, man. You're in on this, aren't you? You're the one who brought us here. You're probably my stalker, too. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, Beanie Man. I'll hear out anything, Miss Now. Now's your only chance to tell the truth. If we're going to argue until one of us loses trust, I'll have to do my best, too. Tell me, do you have that courage? I did hit so. For real? You're joking, right? Why, no? I was threatened. By who? Kai. Oh, great. Progress. Kai threatened me to strike So in the head. You don't say. After the body collection announcement, I ran with the boss to the cafeteria where Suddenly Kai pulled me by the hand and pushed me into the kitchen. Remain quiet. If you hide here, you won't be found. Oh, okay. Kai protected me. Quite admirable of you to stand up to the kidnappers, Miss Now. Please, don't tell anyone about this. Once Kai knew the situation, he made me a proposal. Well then, Miss Now, would you indulge a request of mine? Is he gonna hide the head? So long as she goes and attacks her. So, what kind of request? That is enough. Don't be a wet blanket. We're just getting to the good part. I am astonished you would tell such a lie, Miss Now. It's not a lie. Kai, you deny threatening her. Indeed, if she had been threatened, she would surely tell all at the start. But Miss Now has no reason to defend me. It is quite different from when Alice stood up for Miss Rico. Awful. You're awful, Kai. Jeez, okay. Okie dokie. The discussion is stuck at equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. Miss Now, you are attempting to drag in as many others as you can. You're wrong. I cannot entertain these lies. I couldn't open the kitchen. Like Now says, she couldn't open the door to the kitchen. And neither could I. In fact, the kitchen key was beyond the iron bars on the second floor, yes? I did not go to the second floor. How do you explain the key's presence there? Could the door have been picked up in? The key was thrown... Is this his statement on the left and hers is more towards the right, I guess? The key was thrown from 1F to 2F. Thrown? They just fucking yeeted it? God, okay. Sure. That's it. There were iron bars just up the stairs from the first floor. The key was thrown through the gaps. Is that so? I understand. However, supposing I guide Miss Now to the kitchen, do you believe I could threaten her? I would need a weakness to threaten with. It's strange to protect me out of goodwill. It's true, it is strange. No, if you had the kitchen knife, you would be able to threaten her. Then let us suppose I could indeed. Why would I have Miss Now attack Zoe? There is no point in using Miss Now. He must have had it out for Zoe. I guess because she's lost her cookies, so... Maybe he didn't have it specifically. Maybe he wanted what was under the table. Or wanted the laptop. Maybe he wanted the laptop. And he just happened to be in the way. There wasn't anything deep enough for resentment, which means he had an objective not tied to Zoe. If you insist that's the case, what objective could I have? To steal something, perhaps? Yes, you wanted that laptop. So you admit it, Kai. Oh, what are you referring to? Kai, you wanted to steal the laptop Zoe had. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Kai said he'd defend me on the condition that he received the laptop. You ought to remember the important part first. She'd lost herself enough to knock a dude out. Of course her memory's gonna be fuzzy. I'm sorry, but now I remember it clearly. Do you understand, Miss Now? Oh god, oh geez, oh no. Please retrieve the laptop from Zoe in the hidden room. I can't. If he sees me, he'll call for Sarah. And you may borrow my frying pan. Approach from behind, understand? Do not worry. Your strength is such that even a forceful whack with this will not kill. But if you refuse, I will hand this key to someone else. That's... Please, Miss Now, I am not the only one who will be in trouble if I do not get that laptop. Miss Sarah will be as well. Sarah? But that was all a lie, wasn't it? Kai didn't keep his promise. Kai must be the one who took the professor away. Might not necessarily be a lie, actually. Huh? The laptop is password locked. Considering that, why do you think Kai would be so serious about taking it? Because... excuse me. He had a way to bypass it? Could that be done with some special device? Well, there's nothing like that here, so... It's actually a much more laughable reason. The password was easily guessable. Huh. Wait, if you know that, you unlocked it? Of course! What? Didn't you say you couldn't see anything? Yeah, but that was a lie. Another lie? See, the password was my name. Do do do. No. Huh? What a bizarre lie. Sorry to say it, but it's true. I tried typing in everyone's names. And my last attempt was trustworthy Miss Sarah's last name, Chidoin. Imagine my shock. I've never seen that laptop in my life. Well, if it's his laptop, if it's Kai's laptop and you think he's your stalker. Interesting. Of course I know this isn't your laptop, Miss Sarah. Then it's Kai's, isn't it? You read the emails? So you admit it. What in the world is this? I wanted to read them all. If only Miss Now hadn't whacked me. Ugh. Well now, what did they say? I remember them well. As planned, 17 people have been secured. That's what it said. Great. You know what, actually? I'm gonna take a break. Weird place to stop, but this episode's... it's on the longer side, and my head is starting to hurt, so... we're gonna take a break before I have to talk to this goober. Listen, I know Kai's bad news, but so is so, okay? He's bad news. We all know what's coming. We know his character type. It's gonna happen. Okay? Alright, taking a break. As always, thank you for being here. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye!